Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with simplertrading.com, and in tonight's free video, I've got three names, pretty basic setups that I wanted to review. These are names that, to some degree, I have covered these in the past, but I felt that they were worth revisiting. So you come back and look at PayPal. This is a great looking setup where you've got a weekly squeeze, which is another way of suggesting that price is consolidated for a given amount of time, and that range of consolidation is about to break out, or the underlying is about to be repriced essentially. So when you look at the previous consolidation, the previous signal that showed you basically the same thing, you can see that that is repeating right through here. So I think PayPal looks great. Now, of course, it's trading closed this week at $90.65, and I'm going to feel exactly the same way about it if it's trading down into something like 84. That's really where I feel like I'd be able to buy it, maybe on a little bit more of an edge. So keep in mind that I'm not telling you that this is the low, but I think that's an excellent signal that will be pushing PayPal into higher prices. PayPal's good on the options. I like trading that. It's got enough liquidity that you can pretty much get what you want. In Wingstop, this one is a little bit more, maybe caters to trading the underlying, where you're going to find a better bid-ask spread. Or, of course, if you're willing to trade the options, this is still optionable. They're just a little thin, but it's the exact same way of thinking. So you can see this previous little bit shorter period of consolidation. Wingstop pulled back down into the 34 EMA on the weekly chart and saw an excellent move higher. So same way of thinking. If you're buying it up here at 70, you have to completely acknowledge that a pullback into 60 would be a gift, but you had good volume this week. You've got a signal that I think is about to reprice this into a higher area, and you could do fib extensions. You could also do just a basic area where, if you look at what that previous range was, you can take that, create a duplicate of that drawing tool, and then place it up there into the upper area, which maybe takes you into something like 88 or so. So I like Wingstop for that type of a move. And then one last ticker here with Yum. So if nothing else, you can see some repetition in these patterns and some of the setups that I have found to be most helpful. And of course, one of the best things that you can do in this, I think, is give yourself a little bit more duration on your options, or work it from a theta positive point of view. But you've just got exactly the same kind of situation. You are closing back up here above the 10 simple, which is one thing I like to see when I'm evaluating my weekly closes. You've got a trend here that I think still looks perfectly fine, and a signal that I think is going to carry us into higher prices. So we'll see what the indexes want to do. Obviously, that's been an interesting thing to follow for the past several weeks. These should do well regardless. Of course, a bullish market I think will definitely help, and those will be some great names to keep in focus. So I hope you find that helpful. I also wanted to make you aware that if you're not a member of our trading chat room, on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, the 15th and 16th of January, we're going to be doing an open house. So if you would like a free 2-day access to the trading chat room, just fill in your name and email address at the end of this video, or you can visit simplertrading.com/open, and then from there, you'll be able to find this page and get signed up. So if it's something you'd like to check out, I think you'll find it very helpful. There was a really awesome trade that John had been involved with. He posted this earlier in the week, getting into Tilray based off some short interest information we were looking at, and that was an excellent way to close out Friday. So you'll be able to have access to these alerts, full access to the chat room, and I hope to see you there.